Alright everyone, we're going to talk about the Magic Reserved list a little bit, and I'm going to show you a few cards that I've been buying up. Now these ones, for whatever reason, I wanted to space them out. I don't know why. Seems kind of stupid now to space them out. Then we come to something a little bit different, but kind of the same. Come to some unlimited, cheap rares. I picked these all up for, let's just say an average of $10. And there's, multiples in here, etc. Different conditions. So this is the ones I really want to talk about right here. And these are the ones I've been buying. You might be like, Timmy, why are you buying this fucking garbage? Well, there's a lot of money coming in the investor market right now. A lot of these prices are moving. Some of these prices are moving upwards of 1,000% in a short period of time, and there's a few different reasons why they're moving. And there are good moves and there's bad moves. And I see some videos on MTG Finance, like Rudy does a good job, and some other people. This is something I've been doing for 20 years on and off, and really it's been selling cards of necessity as life. Forget about this stuff. This just came in a different order. But even some of these worms of the earth, each of these you see right here, if I can get it out. Well, maybe I can't, but as you can see, light play copies, they're just full. All of these are absolutely full of cards. Stuff jam-packed with these $1 to $3 cards. Now these $1 to $3 cards are the ones that I chose. Maybe $4. I think Meditate's about $4. And to get light played copies, actually to spend close to $4 on that one. Alright, let's get away from this page. And of course I got a bunch of these. I got more of these than anything else. And I'm kind of moving on, where is it? Yeah, Granite Gargoyle, here we go. Kind of moving on these a little bit too. And here's the reasoning. A lot of this market manipulation is just people buying stuff up, and they're buying it up to drive the price and sell at the next price point that they drive it to. Well, who's going to spend, $100 for a card you can't play? Most of the cards I picked are playable in one format or another, whether it be Old School, or Commander, or Legacy. I've used this card to great success in my Legacy sideboards. Here's an interesting one. There used to be a deck called Squandered Resources back when this was in Type 2 or Standard, and it was just like a combo deck that was standard. It was broken. And you discard all your cards, make a bunch of mana, sack all your permanents, you drain life your opponent, and just take them right out. There's another card from Urza Saga called Scourge Familiar. That's like over $1, maybe like $1 or $2. That does the same thing but worse. It doesn't give you black or green, and it gives you 1 mana per card. It's already $1 or $2, and this is like $3-4. I started buying these around $2. I might have like 40 or so copies. But anyways, these are cards. This used to get played all the time in certain decks. If you're going to win this turn, you don't care if you skip your next turn. I'm going to win now. Draw 4 cards. I'm going to win now. I think this is just a great card. This is more Commander-esque or casual, but that card is just fun. How can that card not be great? Well, anyways, these cards will actually get play. And, this used to be an Elves Recycle, fun old card. And, this, if they ever make Griffins again, maybe it'll be valuable. But I turned my, playable cards into this. I don't have a lot of money to invest. But I don't care if I ever sell these, or when I sell them. So, yeah, these Demonic Hordes and Granite Gargoyles at $3 a piece. They're not making these things anymore. It's a realistic price to see them maybe at $10. $3 can't even buy you a new pack. We're talking about something that's totally playable in Old School. It's on the reserve list. So these are the cards that I've been buying. I might have, like I said, 40 of these. These things are just jam-packed. I have another little box of them too. These things at around $1. I mean, the card is kind of bad, but it could definitely get some play in Commander or in a cube or something. So, anyways, I'm finding cards that are actually useful. You see this, like, Exile All Homelands cards being like $10, $12, driven by, like, crazy people in the market. Another good old combo card you can get for, like, a couple bucks. But these cards actually have value, and they have room for growth. So if I throw these in a cabinet, I could see each one of these in, a number of years. I'm not even talking tomorrow or the next day or the next month, the next year. $20+ a card isn't unreasonable to think, because they're not making any more of these. Sometimes they enter strong hands in the marketplace. They don't find the market again for years on end, and you know, at a couple dollars a card, I mean, take out the unlimited, I probably average like $2.50 a card in all of these. And yeah, exclude these because I don't even know why those are in here, but they are reserve list. But yeah, I see this as just being a better a better investment than buying new cards or, you know, spending $300 on dual lands. Because what's the real market cap? I mean, people are going to play with these things, and we all know the values of the Moxes and the Lotuses, but you know, who's going to be spending $1,000 on a Gaia's Cradle? I don't think that's really going to stay around. There's a lot of money coming in and out of the game right now, probably stocks and crypto profits. You know, just getting into something a little bit more solid, and Magic is great for that because they're useful. You can play with them, and some of them are better to play with than others, and they're very, very underpriced. But that's just my opinion. Leave yours in the comments. Thanks a bunch, everyone.